What's the scariest thing you've ever heard in the dark? People always think that fear comes from what you see. The shadow in the corner, the figure in the distance, the thing moving when nothing should be. But for me, the scariest moment of my life didn't come from what I saw. It came from what I heard, in the dark, when I was completely alone. It happened a few years ago, when I was living in a small apartment on the edge of town. It wasn't a bad place. Old, a bit run down, but quiet. Maybe too quiet. The kind of place where you get used to the silence stretching out late at night. Where you hear the ticking of your clock more clearly than your own thoughts. One night, I woke up around 2:30 a.m. No reason, no nightmare. Just awake. I sat there for a minute, staring into the dark, trying to figure out why my heart was racing like I'd just run a marathon. I thought maybe I'd heard something in my sleep. A noise outside, or from one of the neighbors. I told myself to calm down, to go back to sleep. But then, I heard it. A voice. Not outside. Not muffled through a wall. Inside my apartment. It was faint at first, like a whisper pressed against the floorboards, like someone talking softly to themselves, pacing slowly through the dark. I couldn't make out words, just the sound of breath, of syllables slipping between teeth. I froze, completely. I didn't move a muscle. I strained my ears, holding my breath. And slowly, I realized the voice was coming from the living room, just outside my bedroom door. I live alone. Every instinct screamed at me to stay silent, to not move, to not even breathe. I grabbed my phone from the nightstand, but my hands were shaking so badly I almost dropped it. I turned off the screen. No light, no sound. Just darkness, and the voice still murmuring softly on the other side of the door. Then, footsteps, slow, heavy, crossing the floor, getting closer. And then, the most terrifying words I've ever heard, spoken right on the other side of that thin piece of wood. "Why are you awake?" I didn't respond. I couldn't. I was paralyzed. I don't know how long I sat there clutching my phone, too terrified to move. Eventually, the noise stopped. No footsteps, no voice, just nothing. When I finally built up the courage to turn on the light and open the door, the apartment was empty. Every window locked, every door bolted, no sign anyone had been there at all. I didn't sleep for days after that. I still don't know if it was real. A dream. A hallucination brought on by stress and darkness and silence. But I know what I heard. I know how it felt. And to this day, I can't sit alone in the dark without hearing that voice replay in my head. "Why are you awake?"